Hey, I thought I'd make this video separate from the usual one. Can't say it's usual when I only did it once before. This was supposed to be merged into the seasonal review, and it's not gonna be this time because the seasonal review is gonna be delayed. Not only because I haven't finished watching all the anime, but also because I have some things to do, so gotta take care of those first. It might be a week or two late, don't really know. But the reason why I'm really making this video is because I want you to be aware of something that is airing this summer, which is not really that forefront on the usual websites or the internet, and that is Lord of the Mysteries, or Lord of Mysteries. This is a Chinese anime or Chinese series which is getting an anime that is Chinese, not Japanese, and as someone who's read it, at least the first novel and a bit of the second, though they are quite fucking big, I really believe this is one of the most interesting shows this season, especially because there's a lot of sequels and not so many new series coming out. So I have the summary here on screen, you can read it if you want, and I'm gonna give you some reasons to watch it. Let's start with like the basics. You're gonna wanna watch this if you like good characters, not ones that are really trope based, ones that you see in every single other anime. They have depth, but they're not perfect, even though I say that they're still quite a bit above most anime. They have this realism to them that you can't really attribute to many other shows. It kind of reminds me of Mushoku Tensei, though Mushoku Tensei focuses more on the human problems that people have, and I like to say realism is quite extreme in Mushoku Tensei, at least for the characters, as much as it can be for a fucking fantasy. But back to Lord of Mysteries, the other thing that kind of reminds me of Mushoku Tensei is the fact that this is a slice of life, partially, in the same way Mushoku Tensei is a slice of life, as in this series follows the life of Klein, who is this guy who killed himself basically, and then this other person gets into his body, and from then it's just you knowing what Klein or the new person inside Klein's body is up to for long time. That is the slice of life aspect. You know what he does pretty much every day. It's not really focused only on action scenes or important scenes for developing or really catching the viewer's attention. Another good thing about the series is that the world building is insane, at least in the novels that is. In the anime they might tone it down because you can't do all that world building with a limited runtime. There's too much talking in the novels, so I think it would do better with a bit less world building as it would get from an anime adaptation. This is a steampunk world, so it's not really fitting in that typical fantasy style. Expect a lot of mysteries in it, you know, like the title, see there? Mysteries. This is focused on mysteries because there's a bunch of, how could I really explain, weird powers going on in this world, a history you can't really understand, or you won't understand for a long time. You're slowly getting to know more and more of the world as time passes, and I'm just impressed with how well the author really managed to make everything fit together, because making a long ass fucking series, one this fucking long, and still having things to write every other chapter or so, it's quite a feat. Back to this, what could make you want to watch this show? As I said, good characters, world building, mysteries, a bunch of them. It's not leaning so much into the psychological side of things, but there is a teeny tiny bit. I believe this is also tagged as thriller, which I kind of agree with. It's got this eerie feeling to it. You can kind of tell when an important thing is about to happen. It's building tension bit by bit as the events proceed, and you can feel this thing hovering over you, like something is about to happen, something big. I don't know for sure, but this might cover only the first volume of the web novel, and if that is so, the last part of the anime it's gonna be tense as shit, fucking insane. Anyway, you've got supernatural aspects, you've got a very fucking impressive way of doing power, like a different power system compared to most other series in existence, probably the most unique one, with pathways and sequences. Like, you have these predetermined ways of handling power, and you can get them, you can get more power by drinking potions, assimilating them, and kind of following their ideas. You'll understand more if you watch it. My words can't do it justice. Gods and religion play a big role in the world itself, There's also a lot of mysteries surrounding them. People, in part, get power from the gods through rituals and such. There's powerful hidden beings, a lot of secret organizations, ritualism, and rituals, and the symbolism is insane. As I said, I can't really do this justice. Maybe go watch any news video on it. I'm pretty sure he does a much better job at explaining the series than I do. The video that I'm talking about is gonna be on screen and also in the comments, so you can go check it out faster. I haven't watched the video myself, but I trust that guy to do a better job than me. He does tend to drag out the videos a bit. Whatever. That guy also reminded me there's not much here this season. I fucking forgot about that. Anyway, watch this, don't forget about it. Watch it if you like, actually. I'm not forcing you to watch it. Do have it in mind if you think you might be interested in it. The animation, as I saw in the trailers, is also peak. If this keeps the quality of the animation and everything the way it is in the trailers, I think it's gonna be probably the best anime in terms of animation in this season. Maybe besides that Demon Slayer sequel that I think it's a movie. There's also Chainsaw Man in this season. If it can really go hand to hand against those people, those series, I think it's got quite some probability of success. So let's get back to the typical anime from the season. What have we got airing? We got Dandadan Season 2. That is gonna be quite interesting because it left off in a very intense moment. I kinda hate that doing cliffhangers for the last episode of seasons is very common. It forces you to watch the second season even though you don't think you need to watch the second season, because, you know, season 1 should be like a standalone thing and season 2 should cover something else. This cliffhanger kinda connects the seasons and makes them one, so if you want to watch only 12 episodes of something, you kinda gotta go and watch 24 or whatever, how many there are. Not that big of a fan of that. I don't really think Dandadan is gonna have that big a change. I haven't read the manga, but I think it's gonna keep its formula and not change much, just new enemies. Yeah, I don't really know what to expect. I don't really feel like there's gonna be a lot of character development or change in the status quo. We'll have to see. It's a shonen after all. So next, Demon Slayer. I think this is a movie, is it? Indeed it is, though. Why are there 3 episodes? Don't really know if we are gonna be able to watch it this season. It might come to the West later. Maybe certain websites could, you know, get hold of it, but I don't really expect much. Of course, the animation is gonna be insane. Ufotable does a lot of great things. Great animation, great stills. We left off in a quite intense moment. I'd like to not spoil what happened last season, but no. Is this the end? Might be the end. Wait, I'm a fucking idiot. It says theatrical trilogy. That means there's 3 movies. God damn. Writing or story-wise, I don't really expect much. Classic Demon Slayer is probably gonna be mid. It's just the animation that is really propulsing it that high in people's minds. It's gonna be interesting to see how they handle whatever happens next. There's gonna be intense moments. I expect I haven't read the manga. If they don't handle them well, let's say, not in terms of animation but in terms of writing, and fuck up as they did before with the backstories and needless exposition, bad handling of progression, might not do so well, but it's still gonna make a fuck ton of money for Ufotable, so whatever, they don't really care. Oh yeah, I should say which ones I'm watching. Of course I'm gonna watch Lord of the Mysteries and then Demon Slayer I don't know for sure, because, you know, it might be airing. Actually, I think I heard it's airing in autumn, so can't really watch it. Is there any way to make the titles English? Nope, you're gonna have to go with Japanese titles, it seems. Anyway, next, Chainsaw Man, Reze-hen. Reze arc? It's gonna be a movie again. Again, I don't know if you're gonna be able to watch it when it comes out. As expected, it's done by MAPPA, it's gonna be cinematic as fuck. Chainsaw Man itself, the anime, was cinematic, now it's a movie, so it's gonna be even more so. The manga itself has a lot of cinematic panels. It stands out a lot, you know. The different arcs in Chainsaw Man have this separation that you can really feel when they happen. It's not like it's blended into the story, it's separated but also connected well. Kinda weird, don't have much to talk about here, even though I've read the manga, at least this part. It's not that long in terms of arcs, of course it's a fucking movie. It's gonna be interesting to see how it plays out when it does. Then we have Dress Up Darling. I don't think this covers the whole manga. I think the manga ended actually, so we're gonna have to see. Cloverworks I don't think has fallen off, so the animation is gonna be great. The story, I don't really know what happens, so I would expect development in the two's relationship and more, let's say, spicy scenes. This is also one of those more cinematic series, not as much as like Chainsaw Man, but the scene compositions in the first season of My Dress Up Darling were quite insane. I expect more of that, and I want more of that, and I want to see just peak. Just more of Maureen actually. People haven't forgotten her, and I surely haven't, because of certain animations and works. Yeah. I'm gonna watch it. Next, that is Kaiju number 8, one of the more cinematic series. Compared to Chainsaw Man, they're not that far away, the two of them, in that cinematic aspect. I mean, Kaiju number 8 is a bit less cinematic, but still, it's leaning more into that comedy style, typical shonen, having the powers of the enemy and all that. I expect this to be great. You know, I should really watch the trailers. Yeah, how about I do that? Maybe less loud, and maybe you should hear too. Yeah, it's an anime. Yeah, I'm really interested in seeing how Kafka's relationship develops with that government entity or whatever. That is like my most important part of this. If it's handled well, then it's gonna be good. If it's not, I'm gonna be very, very mad. Let's watch this though. Yo! Okay, I don't need to watch more. This is already peak. Can't fucking wait for this. Next, Kaoru Hanawa Rinta Sake. English, please. Fuck is this? The fragrant flower blooms with dignity. I think one of my friends said this was an amazing manga, so might be good. I don't know if I can take his word for it. Let me see how it's gonna go. You can read the summary here. Pause. I'm gonna skip ahead a bit. Now let's see the trailer. I like the backgrounds, and the stills seem to be very detailed. I expect much from this. Okay, this hits hard right in the feels. The stills are great. The art style is also, I'd say, better than a lot of romances. You know, the typical romance kind of makes the boy or man seem more feminine, in the sense that they're built smaller. In this one, the boys kind of seem like boys actually. You know, look at his body there. Interesting. The plot is, well, not really that common, so good point there. I am gonna watch it, hopefully. God damn, there's gonna be so many to watch. 1, 2, 3, 4 already. What is this? Gachiakuta? Summary. Pause and read. Ooh, interesting. I like what I saw, that thumbnail. Very intriguing, let's say. Ooh. Already, very, very good setting. Haven't seen anything else like it. It's bones, so the animation is gonna be pretty good. This feels like a shonen though, so can we let's play? It is a shonen. Well, let's continue and see what else we can find. The world looks interesting as fuck. The art style reminds me of My Hero Academia a very tiny bit, and a lot of early Fire Force. Don't know what to say about the thick outlines. Those glowing eyes, as I said, feel like Fire Force-esque. And that guy, which I think is the main character, looks a very tiny bit like Asta. Probably gonna have a similar story, can't say for sure. Yep, it's gonna be interesting as fuck. Another good shonen for the people who like shonen and I don't like shonen, and I'm gonna have to watch this fucking shonen again. God damn. Anyway, Yafkashi no Uta. What was this? Call of the Night. Summer again, pause and read. Seems like there's gonna be some actual plot this time, more so than the last season. Last season was kinda sleek on the plot. Let's see the trailer, and maybe some cap. You don't have English captions? Yep, you're gonna suffer through Japanese trailers. Love the stills. I don't remember exactly how the last season looked, but they look insane this time. I think they also did last time. Peak. The animation is also gonna be okay. It looks like not the greatest, but not bad at all. Oh! CreepyNuts is still doing some songs for this, the opening and ending, as they did before. Hopefully, sounds good. Oh, okay, watching this. Ooh, we got Sakamoto Days again. How is this gonna be? No summary, we got the trailer. We left off in an interesting place with some new criminals coming into Japan, I think. I don't really feel that urge to watch this, but I am gonna. The setup for this second season was meh, I'd say meh. So, let me just see the trailer.
Sakamoto-kun.
Hopefully they don't have a lot of those flat shots with characters moved through, not having individual frames animated, just moving a layer of a character on the scene, like they did with the beginning after the end. Overall, it seems, aside of that, the quality seems about the same as last season. Something is coming, and it ain't me. Probably a few of you. I will still be watching though. Shield Hero Season 4, I watched the trailer already. I wanted to make a video of it, seeing if they could fix it. Don't think they did much. We're continuing off the part where Raftalia was kidnapped, I think. Was she kidnapped? I think she was kidnapped. And we're going to like another country, kingdom, whatever they call it in the series. I am a big fan of the Shield Hero setting, at least in the first season. The second season dropped the bar quite low. They skipped over a lot of things. Pacing was shit. Just a bad direction. Can't call it anything better than bad. Now, season 3 was okay-ish, though it kind of went from the heavy, like, darkish fantasy feel of the first season to a kid-friendly show. I don't really like that. And that one girl with the girl with the dragon fucking annoyed the shit out of me. I'm not gonna watch. Wait, hold on, this is a different trailer. Let me watch it then. He's the king? What? Oh, more harem? I mean, I'm not saying no. Seems like it's not gonna be that easy. Maybe betrayals again? I'm really interested in the king's character. After the first season, there was not much going on with him, but I'm really interested in what happens to him, or what he does. Hopefully they turn this around. Don't think we have the director here. Was he the one who did the previous seasons? He did season 3, made in the best part of that. Part of the first season. Ooh. Honestly, can't really tell much from this. Hopefully we're turning back to sort of how the first season was. Don't have much hope for that though. It seems a bit closer to the first season. I'm watching it, of course. Hikaru ga Shindanatsu. Reminds me of Mappa style, who does the animation Cygames pictures. The story is interesting, the scene composition is also great. I don't think I'm gonna watch this, mostly because I can't watch everything this season. I just can't. Bunny Girl Senpai, another sequel. Is this a sequel or like a side? This is a sequel to the side part, I think. Is it a movie? No, it's a show. I have to watch all that came out. I haven't watched, like, I've only watched the first season and one movie, I think. I need to watch the rest. I really like this series, and because of that, I'm not gonna watch it. Yup, SimSpeak, can't watch it, god fucking damn it. Dr.Stone, Science Future Part 2, second core of the 4th season of Dr.Stone. Haven't watched Dr.Stone, I have only watched the first season, so can't watch it. Grand Blue Season 2, I haven't watched the first season, I'm not gonna watch it. New Panty and Stocking with Garterbelt. I want to watch it, though I have to watch the first season, and I probably will do that, so I am gonna be watching Tensei Shitara Dainanaoji Datanode. Okay, let me see the English. Oh, it's this one. Should have read that is the second season. I have not watched it. I have not watched the first season. I'm not gonna watch this one. And why are there so many children? Virgin Punk, airing in 2 days. Maybe 1 day or so. Maybe already aired by the time this video comes out. Oh, I forgot about the summary. The stills look impressive, at least from the first shot of this trailer. Oh, the backgrounds look like shit. The animation choreography looks great, at least this part. Oh, I take back what I said. Alright, you got me. Sims Cinema. I am gonna watch it then. Ooh. So another show to add. No, it's an original. Oh, it's done by Shaft. This is Shaft, by the way. You know, the ones who did the this, the this, the this and this, and yeah, you know. Haven't really seen many things done by Shaft in recent times. Oh, they did Fate. I did what? Shaft did this? 2 episodes. Is this the... Ooh, I don't remember if I watched this. Think I did? So I'm gonna watch the other one too now. Tougen Anki. Bloodline... Oh, please! God damn. Shonen again. The animation is okay for shonen, not like top tier as what we watched before. I forgot what it was. Dandadan and but I haven't watched the trailer for Dandadan. Damn. Oh well. Kaiju number 8 and what was the name again? Sakamoto Days. Doesn't seem as good as that. The stills are meh too, not bad per se. The backgrounds don't seem that impressive. We have badonkers. Yeah. There's 2 big reasons why I'd watch this, but those 2 reasons are not good enough. Ooh, Rent a Girlfriend Season 4. Oh, this should be the, what was it, resort arc? Hawaii arc? Was it the pool arc? I don't remember what it says. Hawaii. You're probably not gonna care about this. Most people are not gonna care about this, even though it's quite popular. As a reader of the manga, I don't know why you keep watching this. I am not a big hater of this series, but you probably are. Why would you watch this? Watch the first 3 seasons. If you're planning to watch this, what are we waiting for? Go watch another season of Slop and get nothing. This is the season that has the erection panel. That is gonna be the best part of the season, maybe? Oh yeah, there's another thing that happens in this arc. Kind of irrelevant though, even though it's supposed to have a big plot importance. Going anywhere. Am I even gonna watch the trailer? Should I? No, I'm not. It's not even a proper trailer. What am I supposed to do with this? Boobies. Great. Of course I'm gonna fucking watch it. Seeing the animation, it seems like a kid's show, or maybe it's like oh, it's Kyoto animation. Is this gonna be another one of those Nichijou like? Seems so. I haven't watched Nichijou, and I don't know if I'm gonna watch this. Probably not. Yeah, Silent Witch. Classic isekai? Maybe? I don't think it's an isekai. Let's see a bit of the trailer. The stills look sharp, the animation seems to be okay. Don't know about the story. Yeah, it's a show. Pass. Next, this one. You know, each time I saw the cover for this one blonde girl here really reminded me of, you know, that one girl from that one Dojin. What is this about? Yuri. Bruh. Okay, so gay girls doing gay things and stills are okay, animation is meh, kinda meh. I don't think I'm gonna watch it. Oh, it's done by Mother. Mother also did this. When is this getting a 2nd season? Oh, they also did only the 2nd season of Refureta? Oh yeah, they changed that, yeah. That was 3 fucking years ago, yeah. Probably not gonna watch it. Most likely not. Kakout no Inazuki. I haven't watched the 1st season. This gives me... Oh, it's this one. Gives me quintessential quit. This gives me quintessential... Fuck. This gives me quintessential quit. Fucking piece of shit. This gives me quintessential quintuplets vibes. I thought of watching it when the 1st season aired. Couple of Cuckoos. I have not gotten around to watching it, and I am not gonna. Yeah, I'm not watching this one. You can do whatever you want, yeah? This isekai, the Water Magician, doesn't seem like it. Would they eat dragon? It seems okay, but not gonna watch it. I'm skipping to the trailer because I'm not interested in watching this ones, but this kinda seems like it's gonna be one of those critically acclaimed animes. I don't think so. Honestly don't fucking care. Wait. Whoa. Hold on. Is this Apocalypse Bringer? Hold on. I think I've read the manga for this one. Yeah, I have. It's actually pretty interesting. It's not a perfect series. It's got those game elements, might come in as one of the better isekais with game elements. It's got a weird world. How is the animation. Peak cinema. Wood. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch this too. It's honestly quite good for an isekai. We got the vending machine isekai. I tried to watch the first season back when it came out and I gave up. It got interesting at the part where he started selling condoms. What is this new saga? Doesn't seem to have a bad premise. Ooh, why is it so white? Whoa, 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 whoa. This girl reminds me of that one other girl from ZZZ. This has potential. I expect great things from you, but I'm not gonna watch it. I'll see how it turns out to be during the season and maybe I'll watch it then. I'm not gonna watch Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. Yep, Ruri no Useki. Ruri Rocks. The geology anime? Reminds me of... what was it? That one anime done by Bind. Onimai. The art style is somewhat similar. Seems like a vibe, but I just don't think I have the time to watch it. Who's doing this? Bind? It is Bind! Yo! I kinda have to watch it now. Damn, I'm so good at this. Because I like Mushoku Tensei so much, I kinda wanna watch everything released by Bind, but I haven't watched this. And I kinda want to, just because of that. I have a few problems, you know. What else? Let's go to this fast. Yeah, that is Solo Camp. Seems okay, I'm not gonna watch it. Is this another villainous anime? Shonen. Ooh, then what does it look like? Wait, hold on, those are women. Yo. Okay, okay. PA works. Wood. All of them. It has a bit of a BL look to it. Peak. Yeah, I might have to watch this. Yeah, you know what, I'm watching this. Hopefully they keep the stills up for the whole duration of the show, because I'm like, damn bro, look at all this. Oh, also they're sisters. They're like step-siblings now, or not. Is he like their caretaker? All I'm gonna say is, Tsunema. Watari-kun no XX ga Hokai Shinzen. Sanzen? Sanzen. I don't really have faith in this one. It looks very basic, very bland. It doesn't really seem like it has a lot of depth to it. So I'm not gonna finish watching the trailer. Arknights, I'm not watching it. I haven't watched the previous seasons and I haven't even played the game. I mean, I tried to for like 3 hours, but I gave up. Holy shit, there's so fucking many. This is an ONA. It looks basic. Isekai / fantasy. Pass. Pass. This looks interesting. The art style looks cool. I believe this would be an action-heavy anime, but the animation doesn't seem to be good enough for it to be in the better category. Who's doing this? Leidus. Never heard of it. Reminds me of another anime that I watched, but I do not remember which one. I'm not gonna watch it. Let's see what these people did. Oh, Tomo-chan. Fate. They did a first order? Which one was this? I don't remember this was like the first in the Grand Order. I know watched the first part of Grand Order, but I think it was this one. Dekin no Mynoghra. The cover looks interesting. And unique style. Is this supposed to be like horror or something? No, comedy, okay? Supernatural. I think I know the artist for the background song. Still, I'm not gonna watch it. Ameto Kimito. Pass. Noob. Hell teacher. Jigoguchi sensei noob. Okay. Then pass. This would be what is it? Josei. The animation doesn't seem like much, but it seems the stills are okay. This trailer doesn't really show anything besides the characters. Anyway, pass. Fuck is this? The Cat Nightmare. This is gonna be a funny one that no one's gonna watch, I guess. It's a horror anime. What? You know what? I kinda have to watch this because it looks very satire, so it seems funny as fuck, and it's supposed to be a horror somehow. I think I need to watch that. Gachen, cultural exchange with a game center girl. English? What? That was not bad English. Sit here. Not gonna watch it. There's so fucking many. I'm just gonna look over what would be interesting for me and skip the rest because I can't. Actually, there's not many left, but with Gort. Gyaru Peak. Not gonna watch it. The stills of this one look okay, maybe at least in the the cover. Oh, you know, the animation doesn't look bad if it continues that way. Maybe pay some attention to this one. Turkey. No, Bullet. Is this ENH? I thought it was done by the same people who did Shangri-La because the art style is kinda similar. I haven't paid that much attention to the trailer, but it kinda seems underrated. I'm not gonna watch it though. Who knows, maybe these people are right. Hikaru, 100 meters. Sports anime. I'm not a fan of sports anime, so pass. Smash? Hold on, whoa. Show me. The stills are not okay, god damn it. Wood. Nothing more, nothing less, just wood. Pass. What is this? Boobies? Interesting. Yeah, I think that's about all I'd care for, so bye-bye.